and we are good to go on the right day and for the right game, which hasn't been very common very lately, so in that respect this should be return to form of some level at least. So trying to, of course, considering Confuzzled will be soon, but otherwise trying to keep the schedule again quite closely, so starting a bit later still, we are pretty close to the intended schedule with the correct game on correct day. So let's move on. Last time we of course had a pretty successful time in Darkest Dungeon with 2 boss fights, one only five bosses remaining in addition to the 4 expeditions into the Darkest Dungeon proper. So let's move to the game and see what we can do this time. Somehow expecting much more disaster, as it was really successful the previous time, so let's see where we end up. And we do have some in treatment from the previous time. Probably could sort by level and see what we can do, like on the level 6, so we could actually get a bit more daring with pretty good amount of high level actors, and see what happens if we would go for Darkest Dungeon proper for the first run, even as the first thing here. Soon we should of course also upgrade the equipment in some cases, as we have pretty good budget, so we should at least get this taken care of. There we go. So now we have best equipment and skills also, like level 6 but still level 3 skills, not the best or optimal situation either. There we go, and we have budget, so it's pretty easy to take care of. Right. And we also apparently have a viewer, so welcome to the stream and thank you for joining. Let's see how we fare. So let's see about then embarking. Still have some boss fights left, but we could actually get daring and try the first, like, medium level 6 difficulty. Pretty good rewards. And of course we can see about who to send. Pretty much this would probably be quite good overall roster for that on level 6. Of course already a bit more expensive to go out altogether with, but we have to sooner or later also start trying at this if we intend to beat the game at some point, so we should most probably with only 5 boss fights proper remaining. Also start looking at the Darkest Dungeon gradually, so in any case let's check shortly that we have some kind of like moderately useful trinkets with each. Actually even pretty good ones. Yeah, should be useful. So let's go for it. Alright, and unsurprisingly there's specific condition. If you abandon here, not all are guaranteed to survive. Yeah, that's not very nice at all. Let's try anyway. And we have always bring sufficient food, like considering that let's also bring like a couple of extra shovels. Don't really know how difficult it is to dig through the usual amount of keys, or maybe one extra. Maximum torches. Certainly, like it's called the darkest one, so you would imagine you need plenty of torches. One would imagine. Like maximum amount of torches as it is the darkest. Alright, let's go.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Alright, we'll see. At least it has different backdrop, like very red. Map, please. We get no map. It's actually like apparently we do not see the map at all beforehand. Nice. So we move.
The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
Like, how do we even know if there's a trap because you can't see the ground? I do think this place is unfair in quite a few ways, very probably. Alright. Raptorous cultists, haven't seen these before. At least they obey damage.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Heal 10. Alright. And actually the weakening curse was powerful enough to get rid of them. And on we go. Backdrop looks impressive, but it's not really like... It's pretty repetitive, if this is like what it is. Right. Cultist free. Certainly judge them. Wrong face. And missed. Alright, that didn't miss. Certainly cursed them. That wasn't too bad actually, like expected. Damage on the level of the boss is almost nope. Still quite manageable, like of course we almost got to the next room. There we go, fancy door. It's still quite this far manageable. Would like to get rid of that, as they most probably are kind of alpha types, yes. Guarding. There we go. Need to get rid of when they then go here. Also the attack name is changed. It's not like rent for the old card, rent for the new card, yes. Nicely thematic. Alright, bandage please. These are pretty tough. Critical cursing. Normal debuff though. Yep, always bad dice like bleeding. These are pretty fast. Alright, please we soon get rid of one of them. One less source of damage. 21 is certainly enough. Now would be nice to heal. There we go, at least it's something. Dodge, good. Bandage please. And dodge, not so good. Bandage please. And alright, at least hit for once. Heal also with the reconstruction. Even resisted bleeding, good. Alright. That was. And then we get to heal again, but no, not needed currently, so we curse. Pretty reliable because it's bleeding. Alright. And there we go. Scouting, so we get one room visible, like nice. Right, let's use food rather than use bandages. We have more food than bandages, so in that respect use what we can. Right, and then we move further.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And we actually have 2 rooms. And because there's also supposed to be a boss, this is kind of can get really difficult. Let's take the lower one. For whatever reason. At least we are not in trouble with stress. Fancy door time. Right, again, pretty much there's certain cast of... Right, some healing please. And Let's pull at this guy. No shielding for you. And also morale improvement. 21. Still kind of moderate. Expected even more stress. And dodge. Good.
Such a
10.
terrible assault cannot be
Good,
left
but
unanswered.
tolerable. Beat at that, because that degrades morale. Pull at them next. There we go. Heal everyone again. Alright, that's going to be an issue if you get 21 stress every time. Alright, at least no more from that source. Ouch. Yep. And 28 stress immediately.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Yep. Right, and can't heal them directly, so this is the kind of thing that, because they are also marked, would probably best to just keep attacking and fail at even that, as we fortunately get to heal now.
Death cannot be escaped,
So, slightly better
but it can
situation.
be postponed.
There we go. The finger was first thing ever, like getting given the finger clearly. Fearful, yeah, that's a great thing to have in this
Fear
place.
and frailty finally claim their due.
Alright, at least we are doing good damage. Not surprised at the difficulty of the place, to be honest. Not very easy. Right. And yes, maximum attack. Only 13. More of problem here seems to be this rate more of the heart attack. Let's get rid of that. Good. And reconstruct here, please. Only 40. Good. 12 for bleeding, really. And bandage again. Alright, we even hit the priest. Nice. Death slash is totally acceptable compared to the being given the finger. Verbally funny.
The wounds
19.
of war can
Good.
be healed.
Even if you start
Never
bleeding, still great result. Out of bandages. Unfortunately, there's also only limited amount of those for sale, so and we have to actually hack at corpses to gain space. There we go. Heal. The rare two do not need healing, so still heal here. Alright. Nice morale effect, and of course miss. Still heal preferably. Resisted bleeding, good. And missed. Really? New dice, please. Alright, that didn't do much. Finally, judgment after a while. Not even a mistrial, good. And we even get the curse. Of course, everything resisted. Ah, finally, like, do some damage. And yes, fortunately only 12 damage, and there we had some space for that, literally, like space on the health bar. Good.
As victories mount, so
Food is
too
comparatively
will resistance.
cheap compared to bandages, which we already ran out of, like, a lot of bleeding. Hello there, Briareus. And of course, also get the wave. Alright, let's try and move on. Alright, we have only one possible direction, because here the map is even revealed only part by part. Alright, illuminate please. I'm sure how much it matters in these halls, but yes. The fancy door. Empty room the first time in this place. Alright, that was pretty much a dead end anyway, so on we go. Three priests. Alright, that's kind of going to play it safe and first heal everyone, like pull at the priest or just to spite them. Well, damage, that was pretty effective. Cool. And then we start taking damage. Sure, good. Alright. We are even getting some hold on the first. All can do like a horrible spike of damage, so these are hard. Then we pretty much are again stuck healing our fighter.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Alright, there's again nothing we can really do to make sure they survive. We can increase illumination. We do not have bandages, so this is actually really dangerous. Alright, now we can at least... Yes! Great dice. 0. And most probably death blow. No! Alright, kind of heart attack. Yes. Considering how hard this has been with level 6 characters, do not think. And yes, abusive.
Frustration.
Most probably would be very good idea to retreat now, and even if we lose, we at least get 2 back, as this is not really going our way. Just to spite them, would like to get rid of the front one at least. Yeah, quite harsh. Yes, dead just to fight them. And also bleeding here, so let's just retreat
losses and regroups.
and go more crazy. At least somebody gains a positive stress effect. But we are most probably going to not try to go further, as this is flatly quite impossible. At least first try at that, and it certainly didn't go mentionably well. Surprisingly hard place. Even. So like half an hour in, and we noticed that we really can't deal with the Darkest Dungeon despite level 6 characters. And yes, we are really, because we would otherwise probably just wipe out, so loss of 2 is not really an issue.
Failure tests the mettle of heart, brain, and body.
That was outright harsh. Alright. The healer and the cultist came back, and fear of beasts, great. At least that's not as bad as Mephisto Spot. Also lost the 2 most stressed heroes, so right.
The beating heart of the
daylight robbery. Gambling hall is locked. Power costs -50%. Brothel costs -50%. Alright, at least prices are lowered, even if the operations will be suspended temporarily, but given the limited avenues of egress from the hamlet, officials are optimistic the thieves will be apprehended shortly. That's quite logical. Alright, and they went on drinking a bit more. Alright. Not totally surprised. Would call the Darkest Dungeon even more harsh than expected, so let's put these 2 right, and they actually agree to like meditate, and they will in turn then go to the bar. This will not be a short night. After visiting the Darkest Dungeon, would not be totally surprised. Now we have a bit of space again on the roster, so we should hire someone from the stagecoach. Highwayman is pretty nice with the gunshot skills, so let's hire them. Level 4 in any case, which is very nice.
Elusive, evasive, persistent.
Then we again have the flat cell, and that is never really yet learned how to really use the flat cell and well, but let's hire also them for something a bit different. So actually not too bad, like level 4 characters back, so it was a couple of levels back for each, so it's rather acceptable, I would say. And then we should consider our next move. We have a couple of nice new gravestones here also. even with kind of like different apparently background for the cross due to expiring in the Darkest Dungeon, which was quite hard. Not yet sure how to improve the situation in terms of dealing with that. Sort by level again and see what quests we have available. Right. Alright, explore 90% of rooms. Long champion level quest, so we could go with level 5 to 6 for some development in general. So we are at least taking level 6 healer. Yeah, we should also apparently invest some in skills, like level 5 and still level 3 skills. There we go. Then we still need to choose 2, so the kind of other front position and supporting. Have 2 fighters and then we should also improve the skills one level. And should be done for that also, and then go for the long quest for some rewards, most probably. And see how that goes. Ancestor's Lantern reduces the chance of surprise for the whole party. Nice. It's very nice item actually. Long quest. So we have 2 camping possibilities and should most probably take like 34 food seems sufficient. And long quest, so let's take 6 shovels and still probably 6 anti-venom, but 10 bandages might be more realistic. 5 keys. And pretty much maximum torches, so full inventory to start with, of course, not carrying as much treasure, but we can gradually, like, the single holy water is not probably going to be the sticking point either. If you live for risk and darkness, by all means bring few torches. At least we have learned long ago to not do that. Do think once have gotten stuck, like, with no torches, so in that respect is of course of some importance, certainly. And then we are good to move. And we even get to see the whole map, which usually helps. And we need to explore 90% of the rooms. It's a really big map, so let's start out by doing, like, because here we have the corridor also in that direction, so we can practically immediately get into a fight. Yes. At least this looks like a bit more of a fair fight. We can do think that it's also, but actually you can fly undead, do think. Yes. Mistrial. Oh. 13, it's a good start. Immediately dispatch of that. 33, that should be enough damage, unless this one be mistaken. Alright, for once not shoot, but just tap with the bayonet, so. And right, use the pickaxe. Of course, the grave robber also has their trusty pickaxe available, so that certainly works. And alright, that works. Now we only have the single phone search, and we hopefully, yes, now we can attack them directly, so starting to make headway in this fight at least. And finish them with the pickaxe. Right, we even find money. It was kind of, the Darkest Dungeon had very limited, like, basic items, like not much treasure at all from the fights that occurred, like none even, which was also worrying that already taken off. And open door. Empty room. Next. Curio, no traps, so move on. Alright. Extra key, more gold, and pretty low cost gem, so not bothering with that. Empty room, nice arches and everything though. Alright, good night, Briareus. Thank you for joining, and good night for you. Hopefully you sleep well. So, and we continue the long quest in turn. So let's see here. Scouting, very good. Fight, fight, fight. Oh well, that's what we are here for.
The way is lit. The path
And
is
the
clear.
collector.
We require
How do
only
you
the strength to
surprise that
follow it.
thing? Unsure, but apparently we surprised him. Let's see if we can blight them. Not sure if tried. Yes, we can blight the collector, which is mildly surprising. At least we are showing them woo commands like collect gold. So now we get the helpers. Keep blighting them as far as possible. Alright, that's good. It's only a morale effect, so damage they do is quite impressive. Alright, I'll probably let's heal everyone at this
Momentary
rate.
abatement.
Finish him. Even that can't hit the collector, so then we let's mark them for death. And we brought extra bandages for a reason. Heal self a bit. Bandages and light them more as we can. 12 damage from blight, that's still not sufficient. Life still actually got them more life, alright. Let's miss. Oh. Target is healed, please. A bit better at least. Alright, here we can at least take the damage. Unlike here.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
At least we can heal them. Good. That helped. And blight. At least that does something.
The blood quickens.
Heal, please. Missed, good. Ouch. Alright, let's beat at these for a while. Heal the healer. That was not much, but it's more than 0. As long as they buff each other. Alright, and missed. At this point would prefer to heal everyone. Everyone is in trouble.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Alright. Today nothing seems to go very well.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
and missed. Do think would very preferably retreat at this point.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
And failed.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration. A wise general cuts losses and regroups.
Certainly not
You
staying
cannot
without a
learn the
healer.
thing you think you know.
That didn't go very well either. Even got a disease, so kind of quite negative, and
with the cost of this
need
crusade.
to actually
It's
fortunately
no
have
end
several
affords you
healers
great
at level
talents
6,
in your
so it's
choice
not
of
like
moves.
major disaster, but that didn't go very well. As said, somehow feeling that today there will be disaster, and that has certainly held true very well. Like the first two expeditions were totally disastrous. Alright. Third time is very much the charm in this case. Then let's try a third one, then most probably call it a night if this keeps going this way. Let's also sell some stuff, mostly for budget. We certainly do not need this many thingies for Hellions, as we have only one Hellion, which even do think expired, so some budget. Nice item actually for the Chester. Dark tambourine, very rare. Nice. Always good to look at things in that respect. Also at this point might notice we are planning another failure apparently with tonight's dice. That we are only 5 followers away from 100 now, so it's also in addition to the anniversary party being most probably very soon, we are also very close to the first 100 followers, so thank you all for considering this one's more or less confused gaming. Alright, and we can again recruit somebody. Alright, nice, new shield breaker. Yes, please. And we can get like level 1 healer, which is uncertain if going for that currently yet. Let's see what we have available quest wise. I have short apprentice quest. We do not actually have anymore any level 1 or 2 because we have successfully increased level of most of them, so let's develop those with the easier mission for a while, like at least we can have less go wrong. for could be interesting with the Abomination, Shield Breaker and the Highwayman. A bit different composition also. This far the luck tonight has been awful, so let's try a bit easier mission, like to have something different happen, hopefully, like for example succeed. Right, 5 food only for 3 short quests, so 20 food should be already like really good. All shovels, please. All keys. All torches, not really trusting that wouldn't need those.
Pace out the halls of your lineage.
There we go. Always really like the style of the Shield Breaker for one. Excellent. And then we again embark upon disaster. Alright, and we need to explore 90% of rooms, so let's take the small single room this way first.
If only
nice
the
heirlooms.
flow of
These are always a good resource in that respect. Empty room, so quest fulfillment begins. And other direction. Stack of books. Right. Positive effect for once. Weld's Croucher, alright, that's only useful in Weld, but at least it's quite usable ability for that environment. Scouting, great. Trap, Curio. And even disarmed, nice. Huron Maiden isn't really something we usually check, because it's usually bad luck really to touch even. Alright, big fight. With some tempting goblets available. At least we can poke at them. Alright, that was effective, to say the least. At least poke at them with the spear and immediately like insta-kill. Throw them with the manacles. Alright, no tempting goblets for you, because both wielders those expired. Pistol shot. Shoot the pistol. Nice. Looks nice even, like shooting with the pistol. Alright, axe and sword swung. Poke them with spear, and 22 is certainly sufficient. Executed with impunity. Shoot the pistol, please. You can't even shoot the pistol to the front row, so use the knife instead. And confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. More deeds, some money. Here we get to use the keys.
Precipitates a dizzying fall.
Even more deeds. Onyx, 1 extra torch. Right. And we have 1 room here, so it's worth checking out. Try to disarm the trap and immediately get hit with it. Oh well. Not touching that. Empty room. Backtrack a bit. And successful disarmament. Check the crate. More heirlooms and food. Which is pretty good find. Empty room. Move on. Alright, we get to confess sins. Let's see if they are unbearable. Absolved of a sin. Night blindness removed. Nice. Absolution. We even surprised the enemy, so start causing havoc with spare. Good. Manacles. Pretty effective. Pistol shot. 13. That certainly works. One remains. Let's touch them. And spare. There we go for this fight.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Next room. Empty again. This bar has gone a little bit better, fortunately. Then we have 2 rooms down here, so take one direction. Unsettling passages. OL 19 stress is bearable. Alright, Mr. Big. Illuminate. Poke at the shootist. Hopefully able to get rid of them, at least not with these methods, so let's blight those 2 then. But we can touch them to the ground. There we go, and no mistrial. Pistol shot. There we go. That was quite effective with the blight included. Point blank shot, at least it didn't miss. Shoot pistol and probably finish, and yes, pistol works. Very nice. Alright, could actually transform against big guy as looks stylish. $14, pretty much worth it. Good amount of damage. Drive the spear to the big guy and judgment and got rid of them. Nice. Oh, indeed.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow
Minimal
and
amount of
insidious
gold,
killer.
pretty good amount of heirlooms. Oh, hello there, you lioness. Great to see you here. Welcome to the stream. And of course you get a wave. Hello there. Very good to see you here. we have had more or less awful luck this far. Like, yep, do have very nice forepaws with the suit. So of course always give nice waves with them here. So kind of have had awful luck this far. Almost wiped out with the Darkest Dungeon, so ran off, then went for a long mission, encountered the Collector and had awful luck fighting the Collector also. So third mission took like a bit easier one to develop lower level characters, and this far at least that has gone well, so it hasn't been the easiest Darkest Dungeon session ever this far, but indeed welcome and great. 2 party wipes in a row, ouch. Haven't actually ever yet wiped out oneself. Have had like close wipes with 1 or 2. Oh, hello there, Camu. Great to see you. Was wondering where the famous scouting pad was. Kind of awful like this far. Almost wiped out with the Darkest Dungeon. Like 2 came back and then went to a normal dungeon, and in the ruins also encountered the Collector and almost had to run off immediately. So then took a bit easier expedition to develop lower level characters, and that at least has gone pretty nicely again. And of course favorite character types, the Shield Breaker and the Abomination are along, so it's always a good game when you have those 2 along. And we actually can again push our luck and check the last room out, because typically then you have the Collector or something appear when you push it. But we of course play for effect, so we do push it. More heirlooms, nice.
The match is struck.
There we go.
A blazing star.
Hunger, we have extra food to burn, so no problem. Right, 2 cultists and everything, let's fight. Focus, wow, only 2, that went well. Always good idea to poke with the spear. Sharp poking. Be useful. There we go.
Passion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of
Throw the manacles first. Alright, got rid of both before they got to shoot. Let's shoot with the pistol. And that also worked. Now we have a good dice. Like kill 3 opponents before they can attack. Alright, that was it.
Ghoulish horrors.
Grave Robber. More damage versus Blighted. We even use this in situ. Alright. Oh yeah, because that was Highwayman. No wonder we couldn't get the trinket. Trinket meant for another character class there. But that was anyway alright item in that respect. So let's then enter the last room we had left for this. And now we can finish. And then probably, as it's only usually do 1.5 hours evening time, so as still some time left, let's do one more outing. Alright, we even get some rewards, which has been a while. Right, move helmet. And and we even got some heirlooms, so. And increased level for the character, so that was really good. Also, alright, and so they want to get out of town. Need to try and keep that in mind. Cove adventurer, so one can with them get some fish for dinner.
Any evidence of excessive exertions
Laundry
must be
day.
made scarce. After all, appearances must be maintained.
Throttle is locked. Yes, if used, use it ever. When cooking simulation again. Are you actually looking forward to the cooking simulator? We could play that again sometime, certainly. If you want. It's been a while. Yeah, exactly. The oven door fell off or something otherwise broke. It tends to be kind of. The game is a little bit wonky, would say. Yeah. Alright, and let's. Oh, mostly been fair. It's been quite a tiring week at work, but found again like motivation and time to stream on the intended day, though. Amusingly streamed Darkest Dungeon on other days than intended and had very good viewership, and now have had quite few viewers in turn on the intended time, so like schedule having the inverse effect, or as follow the schedule and then viewership drops, but of course we are playing for effect and for fun, so let's see here. Levels increased very nicely. Let's see what missions we have available. Long, certainly not going for long one as the last one. Short apprentice one. Let's take out the rest of level 3 characters for that, so exchange them as possible. Alright. We already have 2 trinkets here, so that should be alright. Let's sort by level again and see what else to take. There we go, we actually do have all the level 3s up. Yes. There we go, so we have also judgment at disposal. Let's also take the mace bash. Right, like bonk healer as Kisu. Kisu sometimes puts it. What about yourself, Kamu, by the way? How have you been doing? And let's go for the short apprentice mission for further level improvements. 4 keys. $24 food should be enough. Or shovels. Take 4 of these. Already have keys, so then all the torches, so we certainly have enough of those. And into the warrens.
They breed
Warrens
quickly
we
down there
go.
in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
And immediately find a trap.
Carelessness
Right.
will find no clemency in this place.
Bleeding goes away normally. Saves a bit of our equipment if we don't immediately run to use bandages. Alright, you big guy. Never stab, so let's try stabbing at them. Alright, that was kind of limited damage, but they got at least stunned. Touch the shootist. Right, that helps a lot with them. 17, not bad. The big guy is getting dodged. Very nice, very nice. Right, a bit of damage from blanket fire. Alright, poke at them again with the knife. Hurt. Again, limited damage. Alright, that worked.
Give them no quarter.
Alright, got rid of the big guy, nice.
The sharpened blade.
No, I missed, so fight goes on. Alright, hands from the abyss, but kill.
Faint hope blossoms.
Minor antique and ruby.
Impressive haul,
Nice.
if you value such things.
Hello there, Kadrovsky. Great to see you, and thank you for the follow. Indeed, Darkest Dungeon. We have had a lot of trouble this far, but the last 2 missions with less. Oh, great. Great to hear. And indeed, there are summer trips coming up for us. That's true. Very much so. Alright, let's... Yeah, NFC is kind of the NFC team is such that even considering still whether to go, it's like the worst choice of team immediately after the Eurovision. But yes, certainly still this one themselves intending for blue also. Alright, let's keep moving. And again, one of those big guys, it seems popular. 7. That's a lot of damage for that skill. Heal everyone. Alright, 15 to start. Dodged. I wonder, dodged like right in front of the pistol from what it looks like. This should finish them, yes. Even obliterated them. Such the shootist, alright. Let's have a bit of damage from the blanket fire. Oh, missed. Punishment, alright. With a whip and all. Ouch. Alright, that was more of a punishment. Rush shot, yeah, because they are in the front row, so quite as precise. Going to buff oneself here, so gain a bit of extra time to heal everyone. Worth 1 HP left, yes. Heal self. Alright, that was effective. Again, a self buff.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Reconstruct self, mostly after using time to get free healing. There we go. Now we can touch them and finish this fight. Kind of using the 5 turns for some a lot of treasure.
So too will
say
resistance.
Rare antique, wow. That was a lot of treasure. Right. Illuminate and on we go. Fortunately didn't get more stress from walking backwards a few pixels to succeed with the door. Empty room, so let's keep moving. Alright, that's not good. Some of this meat looks edible. Extra food from there. Alright, fair enough. Trap disarmed. Nice. And room. This should be empty. Yes, stylish room with the kind of portal, but also empty. 3 torch. Sometimes you find also a gem. Right, in this case food in the torch in C210. Right, some trap action. Bleeding. Use a bit of food. There we go. And next room. This should have combat in it, yes. And pigs immediately start to use natural weaponry, unfortunately. Let's hit them with the scalpel or such. Alright, that gets rid of one source of stress.
Them all.
Some damage at least, better than none, especially with the stun. Alright, and start beating at the big guy. Took a pretty good hit. So keep going. Alright, very close, like 1 HP again remaining, like. Let's heal everyone. And done for that, so we only have a single opponent remaining.
Masterfully
And
executed.
that also was finished off, so the other small pig apparently still, now that do actually know this is clearly too small. Sucks. Alright, then that was quite brisk a judgment.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, by now we can start getting rid of like and change to these because they are usually more valuable. Bone altar. Not touching that for now, as would like to get through here intact. Illuminate, please. Starts to be a little bit low light level. Try to get rid of that. For less morale effects. And got, so we have only normal damage dealing cultists. But yes, most probably also going to NFC. As usual, using most vacation for conventions, so in any case can do. Also flew if desired, so and currently having visited it last time, leaning towards going. It was nice enough, especially as the hotel even advertised that they do offer all facilities needed by modern businessmen like Telex. So the hotel is well equipped. Right, drummer and some maggots and everything. Interesting combination. Let's try. Yeah, blighted them as intended. Damage the drummer then. Try to get rid of the pig. Alright, 1 HP. Alright, got rid of one of the maggots.
A A dizzying blow to
Critical
body and
was
brain.
only 6, that was not too bad. Even Drums of Doom failed. Surprisingly lucky. No need for healing, so we can keep on the offensive. And got rid of the drummer, so we only have a single maggot remaining. Indeed, the whole was well equipped. Did post on Twitter also the sign with the telex facility being especially indicated. So the signage was of course showing all facilities required by modern captains of industry to be in place. Alright, antiquities. Otherwise these are not that interesting. And we finish. Let's see if there's still rooms to visit, especially as we had the treasure only now available. So open it with key and find that good extra. And final room. Trap. Occult scrollings. Alright, improvement. Steady. Nice. Increase illumination and end the final room empty. So with that quest complete, we are getting up to the 1.5 hours too, so let's finish the quest.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
And we even got some treasure. Actually pretty good treasure with the antiquities. Almost 10,000, so. Not bad, not bad. Also increased level in one case. Not such good traits, but you can of course remove them in the treatment.
I can still see their
Right,
angry
we are
faces as they stormed the
done with
manor. But I was dead before
outings
they found
for
me.
tonight, so it's
And the
time
letter
to
was on
see
its way.
who we can raid if there's anybody online, especially as it's kind of not that many viewing, so it's kind of borderline. Let's see who's doing what for possible raid. Yuna is playing Phasmo. Cedric and the Art of Jod are doing art only, so. And Heightened Style is playing Tunic, which has lately gained fame because it apparently features a fox, so of course things that feature foxes. Let's see if they are playing. Do not think have raided them back. They are actually only getting ready, so let's see if Yuna is still playing Phasmo for some options. Yes, they are. Let's go for that. Cooking Simulator Revisit. Yes, certainly. Then we play Cooking Simulator. That's very much possible. So game has been requested and request has been noted. There will be at least 2 sessions of Cooking Simulator done as points were used. So we are going to raid Yuna. They are doing Phasmo it seems, and that's of course right. So going to wish you all a pleasant night, and we will return tomorrow. So see you all again tomorrow for more games. Once again getting almost to the usual schedule, so it's very fun to be back in this respect for the most part currently. So there we go. And once again, good night and see you tomorrow.